Hey guys, it's Benny. What's up? So, I kind of have some interesting things to tell you. So, I got up at 7 o'clock this morning because of my sister. Because, I have to show you guys to explain it. So, my hamster literally, where's the camera? Okay. Literally sleeps like right in here with her butt hanging down. Oh, there she is, by the way. But literally sleeps her like head up here and her butt down there, and like her legs hanging off. Well, this part, if you lift, as you can see, go back to it. If you lift it up, it comes off. So my sister wakes me up. She's like, Brittany, the hamster is missing. I'm like, no, she's not. She's in her cage. I'm like, no, Brittany, she's missing. And she showed me the piece and it was completely off. And I'm like, how did that come off? But then I realized my Mr. Smart Cat over there stuck his hand between the cage and that crack and took his paw and lifted it up. And that cat usually acts like he's trying to eat her because I have two cats and they both act like they try to eat her, like they're trying to. Plus I didn't know how long ago this was. I'm like, oh my god, he probably already ate her because my stand, I don't know if I can really get back to far enough where you can see the floor too. But like my stand, wait. Find the right spot. Sorry, I only have a front cat now. I'm looking at totally something different. Okay, see that stand? To the floor. That's like a really big, long stand. Like it's high. And like, I'm like, oh my god, how could the hamster fall from that big stand on the floor? That's a really long drop, especially for her size. Like she could have broken a bone or something. So I'm like, the cat probably ate her. That's my first assumption. The cat ate her. She's dead. She's gone. And my sister, over here under my stand that I have, there was just a pile of food that she likes. She doesn't want it, so she throws out her cheeks. So like, oh my god, so she has to be around here somewhere. So I had a feeling she was under the bed. I looked under the bed, like I took a little flashlight, she wasn't there, I couldn't find her. So I'm like, whatever, she's dead. So I looked on the stairs because my door was open in the middle of the night for the cats to come in and sleep with us. And I mean, Toby was in there the whole entire night. And so I'm like, I was looking on the stairs, I didn't see her on the stairs, so I looked in the basement. I'm like, well, maybe that's where they took her, they wanted to eat her. So, and then ever since then, you know, I'm like, well, whatever, she's dead or something. But then Mr. Toby kept on kind of going on top of the bed and looking down between the wall and the crack of the bed. And I'm like, I don't know what he's doing. I'm like, he's been doing that since last night. I don't know, you know. I'm like, it's normal. And he was like, no, I think the hamster's under there. I'm like, I looked. She's not under there. Like, he's been doing that since yesterday, and like the hamster was already in her cage, so he's not under there. And then he's like come to the bottom of my bed by the floor, like that area. There's like that big gap. There's like a gap under there. So he's kind of sticking his head in there, and I'm like, what is he doing? So I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna go eat breakfast. And I have my sister sitting here and watch and listen, you know, because she can't survive on her own. She's literally a tiny little freaking thing. So then, my sister goes and she looks at the bed and she finds her clear in the back by the wall. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, the cat was watching her and he did not eat her. Like, thank you, Lord. Like, she is my princess. She is my baby. Like, I've had her for almost 3 years now. I picked her out. And, you know, she's everything. She's like my cats. Like, I love her, you know? She's like my baby. She's like my princess, you know? And if she ever went missing, I don't know what I would do. If she ever died, I don't know what I would do, you know? Probably another hamster, maybe. I don't know, but, yeah, I love her, and the whole family loves her, and everyone who comes over loves her, and, you know? So, you know, that's pretty scary. From this YouTube thing I was watching, I don't know what happened. So I was watching YouTube. I was watching makeup tutorials. And, next thing I know, I'm like on calling weird numbers. Like people calling weird numbers and then weird things happening. Like there was this one video. It was first video I seen, it was 1-666-666-6666, and they called this person. It sounded like a double voice, and then after that, it just led me a bunch of those videos as I kind of watched them, and then they like call them, and like after that, weird things would happen. Because I'm like, that is really, really, really weird. This one video I watched, this girl called him, and she said, prepare to die. And then she's like, are you ready? And then she hung up, and then she called again. The girl called again. It was like, the devil is gonna eat your soul, and then hung up again. And then she was hearing noises out in the room. She's like, Dad, is that you? And the dad wasn't answering. Until then, she was on her bed, and the thing on herself just completely fell over. And then the door opened, and then she just started screaming, and then the video ended. Like, that is really creepy. But so that's what happened. And then I don't know how that led me to that. And then after that, it led me to scary 911 calls and all this other crap. And I'm like, what? How did makeup tutorials happen to go here to there? And I'm like, I don't know. YouTube scares me. But sorry if I keep looking at myself. I feel like I'm doing that a lot. I don't know. But I just want to also say happy 4th of July. Make sure you be careful. Do not drink when you're underage, because I know a lot of people like to go to parties and drink. I've been so thirsty lately. I don't know why. Like, for water. Like, I don't know. But today already, we went to the farmer's market. So, ugh. It's kind of weird. I am weird. So it's like extremely hot out, especially with a bunch of people there. Like, it was literally butt to butt there. There's so many freaking people. Sorry, he's moving the hamster cage. Stop it. No. Sorry, my cat was moving the hamster cage. But so it was like extremely hot there. And then one moment I'm like hot, and then the next moment I'm like getting the chills. And I'm like, it's hot out. Why am I cold? It's like, I'm weird. That's just creepy. That's just really, really creepy. How can it be in a like place that was really like hot out with a bunch of people and you're burning up, and the next moment it'd be like really, really cold? I don't know, it's really weird. But that's like that happened. And we're having grilled cheese for lunch. And then we're having hamburgers with corn on the grill later. And we're watching more fireworks. So have a happy, great 4th of July. I love you guys. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. And thank you for listening to my crazy stories that happened all basically today. Besides the YouTube thing that happened like yesterday. I'm just like, whatever, I'm done. Like, cleared out and then started playing the game. But so that happened. Okay, well, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are sweet. And please like this video and subscribe. And I love you. I'll see you for more. Bye. That made no sense. Okay, well, bye.